Hi everybody, my name is Snake Eyes BP 1980 on the PlayStation 4 system, YouTube, Twitch, and PC. We have Frey Saya and Sheepman being in there. Please go ahead and take a look at their channel. Bro punch their like buttons like a champion if you really want to. And don't forget this Kenkaki, that's Kaneki space Kne. Take a look at their channels, give them a bro punch, like their subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Please take a look at their channel if you really can, and if you really enjoy it, please go ahead and hit that like button and everything. This is going to be the final one until the new DLC, guys. I'm sad that Destiny 2 has no backbone. We are already getting closer to Crimson Day, which was supposed to have been the do another DLC stream earlier, so I can check what I might do that. I want to try. Can I do it on Thursday? Because I can't. I don't want to do two streams a day or whatever. Was I muted that whole time, laugh out loud? Did I did another earlier, so check out those. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. Now I'm going to point out that all my three characters here are at 335. So it really defeats the purpose of me picking up any more 335 items for all three of them. So that's what really comes down to it. So I'm just going to go with this character here. It really, I keep replaying the same thing over and over and over and over just to show you guys how redundant this game is getting to be in the lights of the fact of it's Destiny 2. Everybody should love it. Even if you repeat everything. Yeah. Hello, Red and Crazy. How you doing? Hello, Snake. Just saying hello from me and Dragonfly. Can't stay 2:40 in the morning. Well, take it easy. This might not be a very. This stream here might not be very long, because I want to be froggy enough to bring in Subnautica, because I just in my normal gameplay in Subnautica, I actually found all the pieces to the Cyclops. So I am so much in the mood to showing you guys how I found it, so that you guys can maybe go hunting for it yourself. If you do play the JJ's paws on my foot. Thank you. Hello, Super 852 Naruto OG. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Good night. Yeah. Well, it's not. It's night, yes, but. Oh, why? Thank you so much. So as you guys can see, that I'm gonna make this the last hurrah for this, because again, the Destiny 2 still has to bring out more content for the DLC that's supposed to be coming out this spring, and I already reached 335 on all my characters. So this is going to be a very somewhat short stream. Then I'm going to get to bed. Tomorrow's going to be a real pain in the butt, because due to the fact that it would be somewhere around after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, like today was. But tomorrow's going to be that I'm going to go out to my church for lunchtime, and then by supper time, me and my dad are going to eat supper. So, I mean, at the church as well. So, you know what? I'm feeling very froggy just to end this now because there's only 3 out of 8 people already in there right now. And I would rather do Subnautica. But the thing is, I don't know if any of you guys are into the Subnautica series I've been running. I would love to give you a day, each and every day Subnautica, but there's also, I have to do Final Fantasy Friday and Scary Sunday, although Scary Sunday just came to an end with the Resident Evil 5. I have to find now another scary game or whatever just down the road. It just might fall back to Friday the 13th live stream because that's a scary movie. Thank you, JJ, for licking my hand. Hello, Special Beetle. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Friday the 13th is what considered people thinking it's bad luck. But the Friday the 13th I'm referring to is a video game that is based from a movie dealing with counselors leaving a poor kid alone in a lake which died, and that kid comes back to revenge against the counselors because they weren't doing anything to prevent the kid from getting into the water. So that was the name of the movie / video game, Friday the 13th, dealing with Jason. 4 T's, 4 T's for 4 keys. I don't know what's the proper name for him.
You must protect your crest.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Go! I was almost there. Not fast or agile as my hunter is. And it's a great horror game for it too, because of the fact of it. What it is that the horror behind it is that the counselors get what they deserve. And then all of a sudden he goes and kills every known counselor that is in his. That's why they had Friday the 13th 1, Friday the 13th 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then they did one for Jason 10, which was
you gained the lead.
Basically Jason returning, coming back alive in space or whatever, and just returning the favor from that. So and I shot that guy too, so I don't understand why he didn't die from that.
Falling behind.
Yeah, I'm so done with this. This is kneeling down, preventing people from shooting, is it another form of cheating? Probably, because if they found a way to glitch the system so that you're kneeling down, it lowers your rate of. Wow.
5 minutes.
So I mean,
Could go bad.
Jason is the bad guy in the most of the movies, but if you followed majority of the movie, you would have known that Jason is not actually the bad guy. He's just misunderstood character in the whole thing. So, hello Raider Gamer, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. This is going to be the last time I'll be playing Destiny until they bring the DLC out for spring. So, yeah, it's just one of those type of things where it's...
Advantage grows. Stay strong. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
Wow.
Like they grow from trees. Three minutes. One after another. One final push and victory is yours.
Really? Did you have a sword? No. How did you shoot? How did you instantly melee me? Because I didn't get hurt until after you meleeed me. That's something I don't understand either. The melee punch kill or whatever is not instant kill, but yet they gave it to the person anyways. So it's like, wow. Hello, Agent CAK. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I'm thinking about doing probably, maybe doing a full, you know, in the future or whatever to make it Overwatch. That should have killed the person if he was staying right where my grenades was. And plus, on top of that, they didn't give me my credit for my, what it was, Nova Bomb?
Victory is all I ask. Good.
So...
I said take the crest, and you took all the crests. That's
nah,
why I like you, God.
Didn't take enough. So basically, it's just repeating everything all over again. Do the Clan XP, Call to Arms, IO, strikes. It just repeats all over again, and I'm already gotten all my characters at 335, and I do not see any way, shape, or form I would love to continue playing Destiny, but the thing is that Destiny is showing little signs that they do not care about the people anymore. Um, they are not giving back to the fans or whatever. So basically, it just leaves the fans to defend themselves. What I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be playing Destiny 2 anymore until the new DLC that comes out. I've already paid for it, so when it does come out, I'll play it. But once I get to, if they took the benchmark up a little higher and say, this is where I'm going to, where your light level is going to stop. Once I hit that benchmark, I'm done completely. There's Destiny is their last holiday special called the Dawning or whatever it was called. I don't remember what it was. I didn't feel like the Dawning. It more felt like Scrooge. Scrooge came in and stole the holiday cheer away from the for the fans and stuff like that. Because I was hoping for SRL, and they did not deliver the SRL to Destiny 2. Would have been awesome if they would have done that, but no, they didn't do that. And then I was also hoping for something a little bit more than just throwing snowballs all the freaking time, even though it was fun for a bit. But again, I felt like they dropped the ball somewhere, and I was not 100% happy about the whole situation.
You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. You're in the lead.
So I'm just really a hand cannon with takes 3 to 4 shots to kill me with a hand cannon. Really? And my melee, I was pushing this melee really hard, and yet that person hits me with a melee, and then being able to hit me again that much quicker. And again, this game of favoritism for somebody else that's going to win the game instead of.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
This is another reason why I'm giving up on Destiny 2, because I don't want to waste my time, and the reason why I did bring this up to show you guys this was because there is a
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. You have advantage. Zone B lost.
Like I said, I feel this is repetitive redundancy, and after this is over with, I am gonna not bring back Destiny 2 until they give the DLC, because
You captured Zone
I'm
C.
I don't even think they're going to do any holiday stuff. Once the last holiday thing that they had was a total sham. It was literally a joke. And yeah.
Zone C lost.
How did that work out?
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
So again, and people don't want to watch me play the same game over and over again. And if they do, it's because they want to see have me be rage inducing, basically.
Zone B lost.
Really? You guys are just being really jerks right now.
You're evenly matched. Your opponents are
again, I would have won that if I wasn't being...
Zone B captured. You have advantage. Captured Zone A. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Really?
Zone A lost.
Wow. I was shooting him in the head, and yet they're not giving me credit for it.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Really? And I also threw a grenade, too. And watch, when I come back to life, it would say I have a grenade. I threw a grenade too, and it does. And again, they don't want me to throw a grenade. That's something I hate about this game, is because I know I threw a grenade, and yet they're preventing me from throwing the grenade.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. 30 seconds remaining. Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it. Ten seconds. Zone A lost.
I can't punish them when the game freaking cheats.
Fight again.
And
Persistence is
again, I'm
key.
proving a point that this. I mean, I'm going to get off of this. I'm done. I'm really am done with Destiny
You eat
2.
monsters for breakfast. You can win a battle for territory. Again.
14, 14, 14, 13. Really? Are you telling me that all four of them were literally working as a commutative team? As in, able to communicate with them? Are they best friends? Really, Destiny, you have shown time and time again how crappy you are. Well, I'm about to say this is it, guys. I'm really sorry. I didn't know this was going to be a very short live stream, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully, guys, been enjoyed that as much as possible. I'm really sorry about that. Next Tuesday will be a total different story. I will not end a live stream until 2 hours, but this is definitely a very short live stream, and my likes have shown the same thing because I thought I had like 6 people watching and only 2 likes so far. So I'm really sorry about the very short live stream. Please do come back and see me next time when I hopefully play not Overwatch. I want to play Subnautica tomorrow, but it will be very late like this is. So hopefully, if you guys want to see Subnautica, please be ready for staying tuned to that or whatever. Um, but I do know on Thursday we will be doing DS at EX or whatever, and hopefully people will enjoy that. Even though I kind of written that game off pretty bad because I don't like it. In my point of view, I never like games that kind of doesn't give you no waypoint to work with, and they go like, "Oh, here's a waypoint, but you have to find your way to getting to this waypoint." And there's no way of getting around it. It was just basically a brick wall for me, and me looking across the brick wall like, where is the switch? Where's this where's the exit to? And I hate games when it does that to me. There is the game didn't give you no suggestions to take or whatever. It just lets you go like, oh, we're gonna drop you in the middle of nowhere and we're gonna let you go on that. So I tried my best to be in a raid team, but every time I do a live stream with a raid team, it fails. So, I mean, quite literally, even if I open it up for people to join me up for a raid team on this, nobody shows up. And it leaves me out into dry or whatever. Like, oh, Snake Eyes is live streaming and he wants to do a raid. He's a fool. We're not going to join him. That's where I get. I would love to do a raid team, but again, time and time again, I have been laughed at, snickered at, made a fool of, and pretty much been ousted, if you might say. I try my best to. That's the only time I can get a good raid team is if I'm not live streaming. That's the only time I'll get any raid team is I'm not live streaming, and the team wins, and the team is willing to do all they can to win. But yet, when I'm live streaming, everybody just crumbles and just we're done. We can't go any further. We're done, basically. but I don't want to pull. The problem is I don't want to pull in people that really don't. Yeah, I mean, Frey, I'm totally understand what you're wanting to go with, but the thing is, with pulling people from somewhere else and getting them to come into a raid or whatever, and not telling them that I am live streaming this, it would make them, you know, put off, you might say. I've been doing Destiny 2 stuff or whatever, and I haven't had people jump on here and join me up or whatever. I only had up to 3 people, and that was about it. Almost 4, but that's about as far as it went. I never gotten a full 6-man team or whatever from the fans to willing to join up and do this. So I've been told time and time again that let's do a raid. I would love to do a raid, but where are we going to find a raid team from the fans to be able to join up? And my dad's messing around. Sorry. There he is.
This goes in the green folder.
Okay. There's the green folder. But the problem I'm having is that Destiny did. Let's see here. I had keys. I had lock keys for the raid, and Destiny just literally took those away from me. I had lock keys. I was able to unlock anything, the vaults or whatever, but none of the people wanted to take me into the area to unlock any of the vaults. So, quite literally, that's showing that I'm being ousted, and nobody's willing to, go with me on that to resolve get rid of the keys and stuff like that. And that's something I really can't. I cannot back Destiny up anymore, and I would love to back them up. I would love to keep showing content of them, but they're not helping me out with that situation. And showing the raid, I would like to show a raid on a winning team or whatever, and showing them how to do it or whatever. But every time I was in a raid team, it always fails, and it just, I couldn't get a decent raid team going on live stream. I have to be offline just to doing it, and I can't be on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, waiting for a raid team to get grouped up. I always do Destiny on Tuesday, and yet everybody that, most of my friends and people don't want to do raiding. It would be raiding at the weekends, because there's the only time that they can do it. And yet I like to try to do it on Tuesday and get since it resets on Tuesday, why not take a first hit on Tuesday? Go for the gusto for the whole thing. But again, yeah. Hello, Justin. How you doing? And yeah, and there goes Nightbot. He actually capitalized all of that, and he said, "Hi, Snake." Nightbot goes like, "You're using caps." So I feel like Destiny is not the way to go. And most of my friends that are on my friends list are going over to Destiny 1 instead of Destiny 2 and staying with the raids and stuff like that because Destiny 1 was a lot better than Destiny 2 in all this situation. And I totally think I agree with them on that. But the thing is that Destiny 2's got a long ways to go before it gets back to its glory days once its previously glory days it had. And that's my point of view on that because it's just to me it's just repeating redundancy all over again and repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. Um I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. I wanted to press this button for the bringing up the map. This is going to be the last time for Destiny 2 until the new DLC the new DLC that's supposed to be coming out in springtime. And even though I don't know how it's going to work out, I spent $40 for 2 DLCs and one of them was a big flop. So yeah. So anyways, this is pretty much comes to the point where the I don't even think they're going to do that, Frey. I don't even think that they're going to do that because their Christmas special was a big flop. And their Valentine's Day, my point of view, they should have started it this week. Started from this week and ended on Valentine's Day. Or if they really wanted to, started now until the week after Valentine's Day. But there's nothing. I'm done with Destiny basically. I'm done. I'm tired of the same old crap I'm hearing from Destiny. Oh, we are so sorry that we'll fix that next time. I've heard a lot of people complaining about vault size. And here's my complaint about it. And I'm going to show you why I have a complaint about the vault size. And trust me, I'm a collector. And I know you guys going like, well, you shouldn't be collecting stuff or whatever. You could just scrap this and scrap that and blah, blah, blah. Well, I collect the sparrows, I collect the ghosts, I collect the ships. Weapon wise, armor wise, I usually try to get rid of them if I don't want to have them available. If I have a repeat performance of the same armor, I'd get rid of the one I already, that I just got new of. Again, they should have done it earlier. They should have done it with the new DLC. But they didn't do it with the new DLC. So, again, that's putting high hopes. I'm sorry to say this. I'm going to be the advocate of the devil on this situation. Bungie is dropping the ball. They have dropped the ball since the first DLC. They heard the complaints of the fans before the DLC came out, and the vault size is still 200. Still 200. Nothing. Okay. And then all of a sudden, you also have these items down here. all the increasing your making your ship look special when your character gets dropped inside. I can't. I would like to keep my ships and sparrows. I can't do that. I would like to keep my ghosts because I got a huge collection of ghosts so far. Can't do that. Oh look, and how about shaders? And look at this. How about shaders that are the same shader? And you don't want to believe me? Here, look at this. It's called Dawning's Wrath. This is the Dawning's Wrath. Okay? Now, let's look at this Dawning's Wrath. Oh, wow. It's the same shader in a different slot. On top of that, I have 3 here and I have 8 here. I don't understand why I have two separate slots for the same shader. I don't understand that. Why do I need 2 slots for the same shader? I can understand it being something like this being different because they're throwing a different color on both of those. Same thing with this one here. There's 2 different ones here. But Dawning's Wrath, Dawning's Wrath. 2 the same name, 2 the same shaders, 2 the same colors. There's another one, if I remember right, there's another set of shaders that's also like that. Where is it at? I'm trying to figuring out which shader it is. There was another, I think it's called the Iron Babylon, I think. So let's see if there's an Iron Babylon in the thing here. Iron Wolf, the Honor of the Nine, Dead Orbit Camo, New Monarchy, Trace, Melon, The Dusk, History Polish. Huh. I don't know which one it is. But there's another shader in here that is maybe it's the Dawning Balance. No, it's that. So it may have just been that one shader. Now, what I really wanted them to do, and this is something that they have not, what they had done in Destiny 1, they did not carry it over to Destiny 2, is that you can have your ships and shaders, ships and your sparrows and your ships all in one spot. You can actually carry each and one of these ships. You don't need to scrap them out because there's no need to scrap anything unless you're trying to make your sparrow faster or have a icon that makes it boost faster that it's a mod.
I found them homes.
Okay. But look at this. You do know right over here is her Amanda Holliday's workshop.
Get back up there, Warlock.
Look at this. You got enough space. Here's a ship. That's a ship. That's a sparrow. You could have a sparrow icon right here, or like a stand or something like that, right here, for the uh, sparrow in this area here. For the ship, you could stay. You could be like right next to the ship here, with a billboard sign or something like that for the ship. You could drop your here's an idea. The ships that you gain should be put into these little, these two billboard signs or whatever. Now, if you scrap your ship, they're still inside the whatever, but you won't gain anything except for money. Get that? The only thing that you will gain out of gaining the ships is money. Now, if you want to get your ship back, you can go to these icons or the kiosks or whatever, grab some, have the exact amount that they're asking for, grab the ship from the kiosk, and it would be in your inventory. The amount of money, what I'm referring to as money, is this glimmer right here. But yet, Destiny doesn't want to go that way. It used to be that you're able to modify your goods, modify your gears and stuff like that with icons, like different areas in the world or whatever, to grab materials from that to boost up your armor. That's no longer available anymore on Destiny.
Is there a little green book up there? I don't know where she is.
You mean this one here?
Yeah. Thank you.
And now you're just modding your armor to make it 5 times stronger than it was before. Yeah, that's. And then you got your shader, which you can shade your one color per armor gear. That's understandable. I like that idea, but it's a one-time deal shot. That's why I was afraid of giving up any of those items that deal with ornaments, because I feel like that was a one-deal shot, like Destiny 1 was. Because Destiny 1, once you put it on an armor, that's it. It's gone. There's no way of getting it back, because once it's on an armor, there's no way of getting it back. That's the reason why I was a little hesitant of getting rid of some of this stuff or whatever. Now you can masterwork stuff. Wow. And again, I'm just a little perturbed with the fact of this is only good for those that are actually done prestige mode in any form, like Nightfall or the raid. Me coming up with anybody that's part of the raid, yeah. I may have to tell my clan members to go ahead and remove me from the list, because I am done playing with Destiny 2 until the new DLC. So, and I have not been talkative to them, and I'm feeling sad about that. But again,
what can I do for you?
I feel that the only way to get anybody to come here to play Destiny 2 with me is if I was in my raid group or in my group, my clan or whatever, to do anything for it.
Checking right now.
And that's the whole downside about this whole situation. And there's two other sparrows in there and 2 other ships. Did you guys see that?
Hi there.
I can't do a darn thing because I'm running out of space. Even that the quartermaster or the postmaster, whatever his name is, or the KADADI 5530 or whatever. It's postmaster. There we go. Has to hold on to these before I can actually get rid of them.
Let's check. You must have messages.
And yeah, I'm kind of not happy about that. Okay. Oh, different warlock. I thought he was one of the people that was part of the whatever.
Hey, how's the clan going?
Don't know. Haven't been very up forward with them with this.
Careful out there.
So and again, I'm scrapping all of this.
The clan is just a family you choose to join.
So quite literally, it's kind of useless for me to even carry any of the items anymore. And yeah. So anyways, if you guys been enjoying the content and everything, so I mean, at this moment in time, I really don't like Bungie right now, and in my point of view with Bungie's little, oh, we will fix this in our next update. Yeah, you know how many updates you've had since the last time you said that? Oh, it just said contact connection not found. Well, that's Bungie for you. There's Bungie for you. Here, I'll even try it again. And I'll show you on the screen. Here, follow me. Watch this.
You can donate. Old clothes, parts, tools you don't use.
Congratulations, Bungie. You just made yourself look 100% good.
I like to watch the feeds while I work.
I won't forget everyone we lost. I won't.
The mystery is you never know what you're going to find.
I'm not going for a wild goose chase here.
Let's talk. I can work with this.
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt.
Destiny's roadmap for, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just found it, and this is what I really have problems with. Here we go. Season 2 Destiny's Roadmap 1.1.2 has been deployed, which happens to be the masterwork rewards for the raid, getting some Promethean lens buffed, getting the Flashpoint milestone fix, which is still a joke in my book. Lost and found notifications. I have not received anything for lost and found as a notifications. Although, are you talking about the notifications that you see on the screen there?
We live in dangerous times, Guardian.
Every one of these guys are saying, hey, we got something here for you to look at. Mercury's challenge on Advent, whatever, fixing clans engrams from Nightfall, which is still sucks. I mean, quite literally. Challenges in quick play. Why did you remove it in the first place? It was there, wasn't it?
Stay here on Earth if you can.
Akura's waypoint fix. Really? When was it not fixed? Now they're going and then you got 1.1.3 they're going to fix Nightfall again. They're going to turn around and do aura rework and stuff like that. Really? Fire team members on something map, PC, public text, chat, exotic, something, whatever. You know, to me, this is all. They should have had it fixed. They should have had it, no problem trying to refix this whole situation. And this is their roadmap. And then they're going to wait until the next one in March or whatever to fix the weapons and stuff like that. They're going to do heroic strikes, weekly Crucible playlists, including Mayhem, which everybody said to bring Mayhem and leave it in there. Oh, no, it has to take about maybe 2 months just before it gets put in permanently. Crucible ammo and gameplay turning. The Nightfall challenge. Really? Again, there's nothing there. There's nothing in the first 3 months or whatever that is saying anything about what they're going to do to fixing the vault. Let's look at May. Let's look at Season 3 now. It says they're going to enter the world prestige mode. Whatever that means. Oh, they're going to... The second raid is going to get the prestige mode now. Why did you not do it in the first place? Because you added that the actual raid in. You should have had the prestige mode in there too, since people were so adamant about having the prestige mode in the first place for the first one, and Bungie actually ousted the group of the people previously that didn't have the actual DLC. They pretty much put everything behind a paywall and made sure that the people wouldn't be able to play it. So why, again, I wouldn't be surprised once they bring up this prestige mode or whatever, it's going to put everything behind a paywall again, because you still have to go after the actual DLC for it. Then you got Crucible rankings, really? Why are you going to make it that much tough? Private matches. Everybody was screaming private matches. Now they're going to add it in the next, in Season 3? Bungie's taking their darn sweet time there. Vault space increased by how much? You're not saying how much are you going to increase it. Is there going to be any... also, are you going to add chaos or whatever for the for those that are collecting stuff or whatever. Come on. Multi emotes. What do you mean by multi emotes? Exotic masterwork. Wow, that would be interesting. But I'm not going to be jumping on the bandwagon from this. Special vendors prestige. What? Seasonal vendors progression? So what are you saying? Anytime you go and buy something from these vendors or whatever, like Everest, is this seasonal vendors progression? Are you trying to say that the Everest is also going to be part of that, and how much money you're going to put into it so that you can get that progression? We're not doing that, Bungie. You've done it already, and you screwed yourself over with the Christmas special. Don't do it again. Faction rally improvements. That's one I actually gave up on, because the faction rally was really a sham of itself too. It was really a scam. It was literally a scam. A scam that basically made you have to pay more money into Bungie when they were doing faction rally. Get that. It was more money for them to get you to pay more into to them or whatever, and you have to get a special ghost from Eververse to be able to use that ghost to increase your coinage for the faction rally. But yet, once you hit that 30 coin on the faction rally, that was it. There was no more you can actually go for. And that was Bungie's little hand doing there too. So, improvements on the faction rallies? What type of improvements are we talking about? The improvements that you've done in the last faction rally? That last faction rally was a real joke there. Let me just say that right off the bat. Mod system improvements. Mod system was a joke too. I'm still waiting for... I have all the gears set up for this. I have a void here, and I'm waiting... okay, so let's look at the boots. I'm looking for a void for the boots. There's nothing there. I'm looking for the void for the gauntlet. And there's only one for the grenades and melee. So I could go that route and put up a void, something for the void. But the boots didn't have anything. Solar, when I go to solar, the gauntlet would have been the one that would have been asked out. What type of improvements are you going to do? Are you just... It just seems like that Bungie has everything behind a paywall, and they want you to pay to get everything. Quite literally, weapons are behind a paywall, and let me show you. Don't tell me it's not. Although this is cosmetics and stuff like that.
Welcome to Eververse.
Let me look at this. Preview this. You got like ornaments for your paywall. Oh, they finally got the Jade Rabbit? I didn't know that. I never seen an exotic drop yet on my character. I have been playing this game, and I have not seen an exotic drop for a weapon for me at all. That's how bad this is getting. In Destiny 1, you would have been able to play the whole thing. Be able to play the whole thing and be able to get maybe one exotic drop after so many days or whatever. And hello, R&E Gaming. Welcome to the live stream. they're removing the Nightfall timer. What, they're going to put it... Are they going to make Nightfall a prestige mode? And what are they going to do with... I know what they're going to do with that. They're going to make it so that you have to actually fight your hardest or whatever to get through... Again, it goes back to the timer situation. So how are they going to do Nightfall? Are you to do as much kills as possible and then hit the benchmark before it comes to an end? Or how fast are you going to get to the end before the... Again, I'm referencing a timer, so I don't understand the Nightfall situation. What are they going to do with the Nightfall? Nightfall has been nothing from Destiny 1 previously before they changed it to a timer system. Hold on. Before they actually changed it to a timer system, it was all the enemies were going to kick your butt to the point where, yep, that was JJ. It was going to kick your butt to no end. And the one of the raids was the hardest one, was the Fallen Shanks in Destiny 1. That one was the most hardest one I have ever had to face off with from the very beginning of the thing. Once we get past that, the initial start of the thing, as in defend this area, you have to at least have one person inside this circle. You can have other guys go around and do whatever, but you have to have one guy still in the circle to keep the timer going. Once it gets to 100%, you guys can run to the door next. By the time we get to the thing and start it up, and before we get to that door, we died like 1,000 times. I know I died 1,000 times before I even got to the door. And that's how tough Nightfall was. Then they added the timer in it. It was like, what is this joke? Are you telling me that there's a timer that you have to play against in the Fallen Shanks? You have to complete it before the time runs out? Really? Okay. Destiny, you set that up. We went, okay, we'll do it. And then all of a sudden now and the thing is, the people who started playing this game, and now this is becoming a written rave moment, the people who have actually from the very beginning of this year one, season 1, Destiny from last year, pushed Destiny 2 to the shithole is the tryhards. And I'm sorry to say that. Hello, channel. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So, I mean, yeah. You got emotes that I will not be able to get unless I spend my money on them. Then they have armor. They have ornaments. They got ghosts. They got emotes, mods, shaders, ships, and sparrows. So, I mean, and yet tryhards told Bungie that Nightfall was way too easy. So Bungie decided to change the timer limit and make it that much harder for the tryhards to even get past that. Let alone not making it easy for everybody else to try to attempt to playing it without having a problem. But the tryhards made sure that the Nightfall was going to be that hard. Now, I guarantee you, when they change the timer system on the Nightfall, the tryhards are going to go like, that's not fair. We want it harder. So, Yeah, I am definitely getting tired of the BS that, and it's even if I said anything to Bungie or whatever, it goes in one ear out the other, and it doesn't really make any sense and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I already got to drop the mic, and I've already owned it, so I really don't need to get that again. Um, I'm already at 335. All my characters are at 335, and this is the only raid gear I gotten from that, and that's because of my team, my clan was able to make me go through the raid, and I was able to be part of it. But I mean, you can still get to 335 without going through the raid and stuff like that. And yeah.
Eververse isn't just a title. It's a
Hello, Vision YT. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream.
And forever another tomorrow.
So, anyways, I'm feeling like I'm done with Destiny until the new DLC. So that's where I'm sitting at on this. It's because of the fact of they are listening more to Bungie's listening more to Activision, because Activision says, "Hey, we need more money," and then Destiny goes like, "Oh, we can make more money because of this person down here."
Dead Orbit released another 12
So,
packs of food gel.
yeah, I remember you. Your Vision. So, with Eververse down here, has been the big moneymaker grubbing machine, as it may have been. They have also made it that much harder that I cannot complete this in a timely manner to get a shader. I mean, to get a proper one of these like engrams that she's got, and they want me to spend money to pick up all of this. And yes, people say, well, it's cosmetics. Well, Ghost Shell is not a cosmetic. It's a random generator, and you might be able to get whatever it is, but again, it's a random generator. And those random generators tend to give off maybe some crappy things. I got two things here that says generate gunsmith telemetry data to the on Solar and Arc or whatever. But what is the telemetry going to? Again, I don't understand that. Another thing I don't quite understand is that they have.
It's not home yet, but it will be.
Won't fit.
Chance to obtain additional faction consumable on Nexus. This is what I previously was talking about on the fact of if you had a faction group or whatever, you want to grab this type of ghost shell, and it will help you out with the faction rally. But since Destiny only has it rigged up that you only get 30 coins for the faction rally, and you can't go any higher than 30, then guess what? You're plumb out of luck. There's no way you're going to be able to get anything more off of them from that, because once you get to hit that 30 coins, that's it. You're done. Where's your experience and the coins go to? Or if you're getting any coins, where's it going to go? Once you already hit that 30 coin mark, that's it. And it's not a faction rally then. You're just making it 30 coins and that's it. So what happens is everybody has gotten every character in the game getting 30 coins, and they put it in. I guarantee it's going to equal out across the board. If everybody has 3 characters,
Clean up
and
dust,
each of the
reorganize my
characters have
inventory.
3 different
It's not
factions
home
to it.
yet, but it
Future
will
War
be.
Call, Dead Orbit, New Monarchy.
Don't get too
Each and
distracted
every
by
one
the
of
new
them,
setup,
if they
Guardian.
would have gone to 30 coins max on each and every one of the characters, I guarantee you it will come down to a draw. Now, if they did not cap it at 30, I guarantee you there will be a chance of seeing there's a fluctuation of different clans and stuff like that
Welcome
for
to
the
all-new
faction
Eververse,
rally.
Guardian.
But they won't do that because they've already improved it. And they're going to improve it again later on, sometime this month or whatever, or in May.
Checking Guardian.
This month or next month. They're going
Clean
to
up
mess
dust,
with the faction
reorganize my
rally
inventory.
to improve
It's not
it.
home yet,
Make
but
it
it will be.
better in their eyes. Not for us or whatever. Not for our eyes. It's going to be best for what Bungie wants.
Anything
And
you want?
I've given up on Bungie. There is, and the thing is, here, I'll even look up, I'm going to type up Bungie.net and see what they're doing about the February event that's supposed to be coming
It's
around
easy
the
math,
corner.
Guardian. You got the silver. Eververse has the goods.
On their front page, I do not see anything that's
Don't get too
saying that
distracted
February
by the
the
new setup,
14th is going to be a holiday thing. This is their latest news I'm looking in front. This week at Bungie 2/01/2018, Ironclad in Masterwork. Really? That's about as good as anything else that they have. Hello, Zach. How you doing, Zach Martin? It's all about the money and the game's currency. Don't waste your money. I'm not wasting my money. The only time I waste my money is I'm paying for a DLC,
drove the
and
Red
I
Legion out.
totally
We'll
regret
do the same
paying
to
for a
whoever comes
DLC
next.
because this last DLC was a load of crap. Very short. Very short. And you know what their you know what Bungie's little
How can I help?
comment was about why it was short? Well, we were
Need
just
some new
trying to
moves,
get
Guardian? Maybe a new
PC
look?
games to work. So that's your excuse. You dropped the ball on a DLC because you were more intent to getting the PC up and running. Wow.
Looking for anything special?
That's the whole downside about this, is that it's all about the money that they want. They cashed in
Take as long as you
$20
like.
per person
wait.
who actually paid for the DLC. Actually, no, let's rephrase that. They had cashed in $40 for one DLC when it's supposed to be a 2 DLC pack. They cashed in
Need some new
$40
moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
for the DLC with the combo pack,
It's easy math, Guardian. You
and
got the silver. Eververse has the goods.
there and it
No
just
word from
seems
Fenchurch today.
very obvious
Must have
that
found something
they want
interesting.
money, but they're going to crap the goods. This is Bungie is supposed to have been the AAA group, an actual AAA game making group. But since due to the fact that this AAA game group or whatever, or game company, has dropped a lot of balls. And my point of view is, I'm done with it. I'm
Red
already.
Legion have made it harder to get my shipments through, but I'll manage.
I'm gonna head. I don't want to talk. Listen to people talking in the background. I want to show off this. I'm already at 335 across the board. You guys saw me do this, except for the hunter, because the hunter when when I was offline and my clan gotten to done some stuff or whatever. Somehow, some way, offline, I did a three. I got in a 335 item for that. So it's just the point that I mean, what else can I do? I've done almost everything that the game has already done. I've already completed the DLC a long time ago. Uh, Agent CIK says because they were trying to get the PC up and running. Is that why? Yeah, that's what their excuse was for the why the DLC was so crappy. Because they were trying to get the PC game available for the system to work properly. And JJ, they don't want to see your butt. They don't want to see your butt. JJ, they don't want to see your butt. They want to see your face. They want to see your face. See the face. See the face. Look at the camera. See that face right there? Hey, that's you. But I mean, doing everything, completing the raid. I mean, the Leviathan raid. I haven't done the other raid yet, and I'm probably won't be able to do a raid because most of the time when I try to make a raid team, everybody drops out because they don't want to deal with me. I've had experience like that. I've had people drop out of raid because of me. I had people kick me out of a raid because I needed help to getting a raid done. The person that was the leader at that time accepted the idea of the helping me out in the raid, and then the people that was part of the group previously jumped out because they had other things they had to do, and then the leader of the group brought his friends in, and his friends told him to kick me out. So that's not fair for me, especially when I'm trying to get a raid done. This is the reason why I don't like doing raid parties, because I don't know when they're going to kick me out. I would rather be part of a raid group from the fans, the people that are watching my channel, that's willing to play with me on Destiny 2. But since these people or whatever that were part of the group previously, they're not there anymore. They moved on. So I have nobody to do anything. So I'm constantly being shuffled through and just showing you guys repeat things like, each time that the new game starts all over again, I do a Destiny reset day because, well, it only resets every Tuesday at a certain time, and so, and yeah, everybody asks me, what do you mean by reset day? Well, resets on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Well, it's 11:01 right now, but still. Yeah, now you're understanding why I don't like Destiny anymore. Why I don't want to keep playing it. And I want to move on to something else. I really do. Like bring in some other games that I've been holding off or whatever. Oh, and by the way, I have not checked to see what the new games are this month because today is the first Tuesday of the month. Check it out for the free games for the PlayStation 4 system. See what it is and stuff like that. I will take a look at it after I get done with this live stream because, you know, that's how it is. So, well, thank you, Lima Potter, Lima Potter, sorry, Liam Potter. Porter, not Potter, not Potter, it's Porter. Porter. I am shooting myself in the foot. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for leaving a like, though. I do appreciate it. So, I will not be joining Destiny until May. So, since February is going to end this live stream for Destiny at this moment in time, you got February, March, April, May. 4 months before they get to drop the DLC. And I'm going to say the DLC will drop after the May 6th. So once it drops after if it drops after May 6th, it's 4 months. If they drop it like May the 1st, then it's going to be a lot less than 4 months, but still. Well, I will see what it is, and then if I'm going to probably add them both to the library anyway. So, but if they're one of them's going to be interesting, or if they're both interesting, I will take a run for it on the live stream, and then if it doesn't actually cut it out, cut it, whatever, doesn't work out the way it does or whatever. Oh, it's cut it out. So hello, Supernova Gaming. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hey Snag, though we stop by and left a like as we are streaming right now as well. Haha. Anyways, gotta head back. Hope you. Okay, we'll see you later, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Here, I'll even go over to his channel and give him a like. But that's what my whole problem with Destiny is that it is literally quite you know, it's a bad comedy, and that's what's happening so far in this game. As Destiny as a gaming community, listening to their fans and stuff like that. Oh, he's doing Attack on Titans. Awesome. So, hello, Mr. T Snipers. Do you have the Iron Banner gear? I have only the weapons. If I remember right, I have them on. I don't know if I have them. I know my hunter should have them, but I don't know if I have them on my warlock. No, my warlock's carrying other gears instead. So, I've not been very proud with the Iron Banner gear because the Iron Banner gears of the chest armor and stuff like that it feels like it's a reusable item, items that you already own. It just they slap something onto it and make it look different. So I have this fusion rifle for the Iron Banner, which has got this symbol on the gun or whatever. The I got this. I think it's this one here. Yeah, It's the Iron Banner gun. It's got the trees on the handle, and it's got the wolf head right on the right here. Did I get the rocket launcher? I may have. I'm gonna take a look at the vault and see what if I have it there. No guarantees though. So I wasn't a big fan. I mean, there has been a lot of weapons that they updated. Here's another Iron Banner gun because of the symbol right here. Then I have the Iron Banner gun here, which is the symbols. Oh, so you took it away because it popped on and it disappeared, but still the symbol was on the gun. So I gotta wait until I land before I go into the vault and do that. So yeah. And by the way, most of the time I spent on working on this Gundam here. He's the Unicorn Gundam. Kind of liked him because he was hard enough to build, which made it that much fun to enjoy. So yeah, I'm not happy with Bungie. They have dropped so much. And look at that. People are gaining the sweeper bot emojis in this, and it's just downright. I got the Day of Fury. That is a grenade launcher. It has the symbol there. Rocket launcher. I do not see anything that's a rocket launcher. No, doesn't look like I have a rocket launcher on that. I have from Titan King. I have finally got the game today. Yay! Oh man. Well, I will still play this, but I will not live stream it. That's the whole downside to for this or whatever. But I'm willing to help people out, help them, grow and stuff like that. That's all what I can do. I'm going to check my next character out and see if I have it in his inventory of the rocket launcher that people are asking about. And I don't know if, again, I'll have to go back to the Warlock to see if there's anything there. But no guarantees on that. I'm going to turn my... There we go. I'm messing around with my Gundam on the PlayStation 4 system. I also have a Gundam in front of the TV down here at the bottom as well. So, ooh, I am so tired. Doesn't look like I have a rocket launcher. I'm not the clan leader. I wish I could. Sorry about the blue screen special. So I got a lot of followers, but the clan belongs to, and if you guys can, I think it's Ice Wolf. I think I'm going to take a look at it. And then I'm going to take a look at the clan. And I hate it when it does that. The clan membership followers.
So you didn't appreciate that door being shut, huh, dog?
Oh, it's Cold Wolf right here. This guy right here. A Cold Wolf USHA. That's the leader of the group or whatever. So if you want to get a hold of him or talk to him, that's up to you or whatever. Hello, Mental Mastermind. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, right now he's offline. Look at it. All my clan members are mostly offline. So ain't that awesome? So yeah, because most of the clan members doesn't do anything until whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept this because I know who that is. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys so much for being in here. I'm good, broski. That's cool. I'm okay, but I'm a little upset with Bungie because they're dragging their feet on the space. They're opening up the vault space, but they're not telling you how much they're adding onto it. And then they're going to do what they did in season 1, Destiny 1, is that they're going to prevent you from collecting all the weapons and stuff like that, but they want you to not be a collector or whatever for those particular armors and stuff like that for your main characters or your 3 characters at all. So you're literally going to get maybe, and I'm thinking maybe they're going to open the vault space for about up to 300, which makes it 200 right now. So they're going to go up to 100. And yeah. Oh, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm gonna probably from until the next DLC comes out, which I think is going to be a sham as well. I'm thinking that we're gonna see what Bungie's gonna do next, because if they're gonna say, hey, we've already put out these 2 DLCs. We want to put out 2 more DLCs. We want you to pay for them, but yet you're going to pay $40 for 2 DLCs. Again, if the second one's going to be a sham, the whole game is going to be crap, because they're supposed to. They need to find a way to get their fan base back. And the problem is that they're dropping so much, cojones, balls, as you might say, in the whole situation of, the fans have been saying something, but yet you've been listening to the fans that were tryhards and something like that. So hello, DM Kid, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So I mean, the fan base is screaming so much about the so many things or whatever, and now Bungie's going like, oh well, we hear your complaint, we're so sorry about it, but we will fix it in our next download or next update or whatever. And the next update came and passed and came and passed. Now they're going like, oh, we got this roadmap now. We can show you what we were going to do. Well, the roadmap says by the time it hits May, they're going to open the vault up a little bit more. They're not going to tell you how much more they're going to open it up, but they're not even going to tell you much more about how they're going to improve their content so they can get people to get back in. And on top of that, this game's been dropped a lot of like stories because of the fact of who's and I'm pointing out this. I guarantee you the next DLC will not tell you who the stranger is, how we meet the stranger in the first place. I mean, we've already met her in Destiny 1. It's time for us to meet her in her future, or in her time when she don't know who we are, but we know who she is. You see, I would like to get that loose end, that loose string and tie it back into Destiny, but Destiny's not going to do that. The next part is they did say that the Queen is supposed to be safe, but yet they're not bringing back any information about it. We're in total chaos with the Cabal, so they should. I mean, so they're going to just say that, oh, that Exo Stranger, you don't know her. Nope. There's no way you're going to know her. Nope. There's no backstory for her. There's no way we're going to tie this in through the Vex gate that we've been going through lately. That is a big mistake for discontinuing a character from Destiny 1. That is a big mistake. Especially the fact that when they started Destiny 1, they should keep it as a continuous story. And now they're removing certain characters and saying, oh, that character, they don't exist. Well, if they don't exist, then Destiny 1 shouldn't be made in the first place. And that would make me leave the whole genre for Destiny if they're going to just say that we're not bringing back the Exo Stranger. What? In my defense is that she did say something that she had met us prior. She met us prior. And we will meet her later. If I think that's what she said in Destiny 1. That we will meet up with her later. Before she's vanished off to something else. When we gain the Stranger's Gun, is that it? And basically, is that it? Is that when we met her? I thought we were to meet her during the Vex Gate situation, because the Vex Gate is what makes this happen. She goes through time by the Vex Gate. We're even touching the Vex Gate right now, and I wouldn't be surprised we would have been able to meet her. But again, as Destiny's higher authority thinks it's okay to cut a character out that Destiny 1 doesn't really consider as Destiny 1 anymore. It's a different freaking timeline. It's a scrapped game. This is now the official Destiny 1 game. By the way, Bungie's now setting it up. And that leads back to the Vex Gate, and Freysea says probably when we were reborn as a guardian, she met us before. Well, that if that's the case, we should meet up with her in the Vex Gate. And again, it goes back to it. It goes back to the Vex Gate, and we're touching the Vex Gate right now. We're touching the surface of it. I'm waiting for us to get even finding ourselves to being back into our previous, back before, yeah, it's a convoluted game. This is so convoluted, it's not funny. They're not even wanting to take a tie in the strings and complete the storyline. they did promise us that they would bring back the Queen. They did say that before Destiny 2 that they will bring back the Queen. Where's the Queen? Where is she? She's one of the robots? Is she the sweeper bot that we were picking on previously in Iron Banner? Or I mean in the Iron Lords? The Rise of Iron? Was she the sweeper bot that we were picking on? And continuing picking on just recently? In Destiny 2? Is let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't understand. I don't quite understand that they made a promise to us that we will meet the Queen, and they are not wanting to bring her back either. Even the Prince. Yeah, we added the Prince, but they added that we were going to meet the Queen. Even if it means, and my point of view is this, for us to meet the stranger, and they can still not give her her name. She may not be able to give us her. I would love to see at the end of a storyline, once we get done with a certain particular storyline, we meet the stranger again. She doesn't say her name or anything, but she says, "I'm glad I met up with you." You know, and not even say anything about us being a guardian. I don't know. There's a lot of convoluted stuff that's going on. Let's see here.
Checks out. Carry on.
Trying to figuring out what I wanted to do. I had to do something. It had to be back here at the tower somehow. Oh, the sweeper bot. Okay. Is the Queen the sweeper bot I'm going to? Because, yeah, when we come to this robot here, look at it. It's a sweeper bot. Now, when you complete the raid or whatever, you got to come down here and talk to this sweeper bot. But the thing is that is this the sweeper bot that we picked on in Destiny 1 after the fact that the Queen had passed away? You know, I'm going to say passed away because there's no. They've already wiped out the stranger. They might as well wipe out the Queen, wipe out the Prince, wipe out anything that's from Destiny 1 and not bring it back to Destiny 2. And that would be a sham of a game that for them for doing that. Now, back to this. Is the Queen this sweeper bot? Is this how we're going to meet the Queen? Is this actually the Queen? A sweeper bot. Which is, I don't know. I'm more upset about Bungie, how they have dropped so much information to us in Destiny 1, and they're going to just say, nope, we're not, there's no way we're going to bring back any of the characters and stuff like that. So the ship took the hit from the wave from the Dreadnought. The ship literally blew up. So I don't know if she had a force field that's willing to take the impact, like, to keep her alive. But the ship took a heavy damage. So again, Bungie, what are you going to do about tying loose ends? Are you going to bring back any way, shape, or form of anything from Destiny 1 to get the storyline cleared up? And that's something I would love to see them do. And if they're not going to bring back the stranger in this time or whatever, if they're planning on doing Destiny 3, they better put that stranger into Destiny 3 to clean up the stranger's identity, or clean it up so that we know where our timeline shift is at, so that we can get a good feel for it.
Does this look to you like someone cut these wires?
So, again, is that stranger a guardian? Because she did say little light. So somehow, some way, Osiris said little light, and this stranger XO said little light, and Osiris was a warlock when the stranger was a hunter.
They haven't made this part work.
You see where my problem with that was? How did the two characters say little light, one of them being a warlock, one of them being a hunter? So it comes down to, it's just plain stupid that they're going to cut out the stranger and say that it's now this warlock that's actually the replacement for the stranger.
I have some bad news. Dead Orbit is cutting back our funding.
Well, again, I would have loved to hear the other side of that conversation if we were able to hear it through the like the Vex gate or whatever that we've been going through. That would have been awesome if we could actually hear that stranger's voice on the other side of the Vex gate while we are, in the middle of a battle, and Osiris says certain lines that we can find out what the other side of that information was. That would have been an awesome homage to Destiny 1, but they didn't do that. They don't need to have they don't need to give us the character model. All we need to know is the voice. Do we have clearance to have the voice transfer from Destiny 1 into Destiny 2 or Destiny 3, whatever, for the Vex Gate? And can we be able to hear the two-sided conversation at that time? See what I mean? They could have added that. They could have done it that way. Are we going to hear a clip that we heard from Destiny 1 to Osiris through the Vex time gate? That would have been a nice Easter egg. But they didn't. There's no Easter egg for it. Frey, I played it. I almost played this down in front. The whole storyline. There is nothing in this in any of the missions that had to deal with that situation. Nothing. There's none. Hello, Jake the Snake, 255. Welcome to the live stream. May. I would have loved to have it in there. I mean, it would have been a nice homage to The Stranger if we only get the voice contact, you know, not the, you know, whatever. No, and I'm not going to say that the stranger is the ghost. That's way out of the question. But anyways, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content or whatever of me ranting and raving about Destiny 2. Really sorry about my attitude about that, but yeah, I wish that I mean, I want the holidays back. I really want the holidays back. I wanted the Sparrow Racing League back. Nothing. They didn't even get anything back from. I read. I looked down in front on Destiny's website. There's nothing for Valentine's Day. There's nothing. Crimson Day is out of the question. You will not find Crimson Day in Destiny 2. And Crimson Day is supposed to be a doubles event, and Destiny 2 has not been able to produce anything that is a double event, or a map for double event. I'm not going to air it. I don't even think they're going to doing it, because if they don't even have it, if they don't have it on their website promoting the event, it will not happen. And I did not see it on their main page or whatever when I typed up Bungie.net. There was nothing listed for the holiday for Valentine's Day. So such is luck for us. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Go ahead and bro punch my like button down below. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Next to it will be a bell. That bell is a notification bell allowing you guys to know when the next time I will be back online, or whenever I get a chance to put up a video or whatever. And everybody, JJ is saying hello to you. And we have to get going. It is 11:34 right now. I have got myself to get ready for another long day for me. I'll do this one more time. Oops, I did that wrong.
Seriously? There's something up there. Some kind of...
I'll do it one more time, but I gotta call this quits here soon. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the content. Do come back and see me next time. Until then, bye for now. And by the way, if that's not, again, it says, sorry, this page or you were looking at cannot be found. It does not exist. Really? And you're getting it from PC Game N. I don't think they're gonna do, if it's not from the original source from Bungie, they're not gonna do it. It's a big hush hush. They're not going to do it. Usually when they do Crimson Day or do any of the holiday stuff, they usually do give you the information and allowing you to know that there is a special event coming up and they will be putting it up soon. And they have a set date and stuff like that. But again, they don't have it on their main page. They don't even have it on the Bungie.net. They have it. If they have it on Twitter, that's awesome, but it has to go back to the main page. So sorry about that. So anyways, we'll see you guys later. Have a nice day. Come back, see me next time when I play Subnautica late at night. So until then, bye.